Hey, grade 7 and 8. Time for another video to show you what we're going to be doing today for you, tomorrow for me. Welcome to the middle of week 6 since school's closed. I can't believe it's already been that long. Okay, so you can either watch this video or you can read through the instructions that you see here. We are getting to the point where lots of people are done things and lots of people are not done things, and that's okay. That's actually pretty typical of being in school too. But I did make this for you. This is the grade 8 one, and there's a grade 7 one that looks a little bit different, just to help you prioritize what needs to be done. So for the grade 8s, the first thing is your essay complete. If it is, you move on to here. If that's done, you move on to here. If your essay is not done, you do this. So using these flowcharts, I want you to start at the top and work your way down to the bottom. What you're going to see is the new assignment. When there's a new assignment listed, because there will be something every day posted, so when there's a new assignment listed, I want everyone to start at the top of this list. So for example, if I say to you tomorrow the new assignment is to read for 30 minutes, everybody should start at the top of this list and say, is my essay complete? Move through that. Is my resume complete? Move through that. And then down to the new assignment, if you still have time, keeping in mind that you're only doing language arts for 30 minutes a day. So for some of you, you might be on your essay for 30 minutes and then the next day for 30 minutes and the next day for 30 minutes. You might never get to that new assignment, and that's okay. The most important thing is that we're finishing this and this. Okay, grade 7, your list does look different assignments for you. We'll take a look at that after. Let's take a look at the next assignment. Okay, so that'll be Wednesday. This one is Thursday, and this is just an example for you to see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you'll start to see assignments that look like this. Number 1, listen to the read aloud for chapter 1 above the stars, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Number 2, continue working through your catch-up list. And then here's the new assignment. So remember, you're only doing the new assignment if you have finished everything on that catch-up list. Okay, so in this case, I'm asking you to do this, listen to the reading first. That's everybody's first priority. Second thing, you move on to your list. If you get through your list, you move on to the new assignment. Okay, if that's unclear, please send me a message and I can clarify for you based on what project you're actually working on right now. So if you message me, then I can go through your stuff and say, okay, this is what you need to be working on. Okay, so this is a chapter it's the first chapter of the first book in a trilogy written by Alexis Marie Chute. And we are going to listen to at least the first chapter, maybe the first 2 or 3 chapters, and then you're going to have the opportunity to read the book if you want to. I don't want to record the whole thing because it takes a lot longer to record than it does to actually listen to it. So like a 10-minute audio recording actually took me 45 minutes to make. So I don't want to do the whole book, but if you are liking it, so after you've listened to, let's say, chapter 1, chapter 2, maybe chapter 3, and if you really like the book, you can go ahead and buy it online for 99 cents. It's a special right now because the author has just released the 3rd book in the trilogy. It's called the 8th Island trilogy, and because she's releasing the 3rd book right now, this is a book tour for her, which had to turn virtual because everything is virtual right now. That means that she has her first book on special. Now, just to be very clear, I'm not telling you that you must buy it. I'm saying if you like the first couple of chapters and you really want to have the book, it is only going to cost you 99 cents. Okay, and if that is something that you can't do, let me know and I'll see if I can figure out a way to help you out with that, if you're somebody who wants to read it. Okay. Okay, grade 8, just a couple more things that don't apply to grade 7. So I just wanted to let you know that starting next Wednesday, your language arts assignment is going to be to sign into a Google Meet at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, where hopefully a bunch of your classmates will be. It is also going to be open to 8R, so everybody in grade 8 is going to be welcome to join into that Google Meet, and you're going to get the invite from Mrs. Delitsoy in the next few days. She's going to schedule it through her Gmail, so I think that you will, or through her calendar, I should say. So I think you're going to get the invite through your Gmail, not through Google Classroom. If you have any questions about how to do that, please let me know. So it will be your assignment to sign in to that 30-minute Google Meet. However, I understand that everyone has different schedules and not everybody's going to be able to make it to that. So when I post it, I will post, if you can't make it to the Meet, do this instead. It would be really great if everybody could get signed into a Meet and we can just see how everyone's doing. It does have the option to have your camera, and it is better if your face is on it. I know that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. Trust me, it makes me very uncomfortable too. So does making these videos. But that's kind of the reality right now. If you absolutely cannot get past it and don't want to have your face on, just cover up your camera, or you can click off onto your photo instead. So if you're going to click onto your photo, you'll still be able to hear everything that everybody's saying. You'll still be able to see everybody who is on the video. And just make sure that if you are clicking onto your picture, that your profile picture is appropriate. It should be anyway, because it's a school Google account, but just double check because we'll be seeing it bigger than the normal teeny tiny one that we usually see. Okay, so one of the reasons that we're going to be starting this Google Meet is because on May 13th, a Wednesday, I think 3-ish weeks from now, we are going to have an author visit. Because it's only 3-ish weeks from now, you'll probably have not read it yet. Lots of you might choose not to read the book. And what I'm talking about is the first book. So this one right here is the third book. It's coming out. That's why she's doing all of the public relations stuff that she's doing. This is the first book. This is the one that we're going to be reading. You are going to listen to the first 1 to 3 chapters, but you may choose not to finish reading it, and that's totally fine. We're only going to do stuff on the first 3 chapters together as assignments. Then after that, if you choose to read it yourself, you're welcome to do that, which means that when we meet with the author, some of you will have read the book, some of you won't have read the book, some of you might have gone ahead and read all 3 books, and some of you may be planning on not reading the book at all. That's okay. She's still going to be able to answer lots of questions about writing, she's an artist as well, so she can answer questions about photography and painting, being an artist, whatever we want to ask about. So that's very exciting, and it is going to be coming up, like I said, on May 13th. So make sure you put that into your calendar, May 13th at 1 o'clock. And by then it will kind of just be normal for us to be meeting at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays anyway. But if you're not going to be able to make it some Wednesdays, try really hard to make it to that one. It's going to be pretty cool. Okay, this is a picture of the author here. I do have lots of information to go with this. These are some topics that she sometimes talks about. These are some topics that are in her books. Okay, and then this one is praise for book 3 in the series. So again, book 3 is the one that's coming out right away. Book 1 is the one that we're going to start reading. Okay, but this is things that people have had to say about it. So Alexis Marie Schutt's universe is exquisite in all its beauty and darkness. Once you're inside, you'll never want to leave. Okay, lots of things here. If you're interested in reading through these, send me an email and I can share this document with you. All right. Hopefully I will see you all on Wednesday on Google Meet. Look for that invite coming out from Mrs. Delitsoy. Bye.